Hey y'all, it's Vina with Chakras and Cashflow. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are returning, and if this is your first time, thank you so much for joining me today. So I pulled a few cards here for a financial forecast reading. I already pulled a few cards here. I do have some brief messages, so I want you to get it done. Whatever you have to do, submit that paperwork, take the course, do that application. Something needs to get done. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity. Stop waiting until you have a whole day off of work. Go after work, go before work. Do what you have to do. Take a few extra moments before work or before you go to bed. Do what you have to do. Stop waiting for the perfect moments. Okay? I had that energy when I was about to come on the camera. Like, my shirt is wrinkly. I was like, oh, I need to iron. I didn't iron it. I was like, oh, I need to light a candle. I need to get me a glass, a water with glass with water in it, just to bring in that spiritual vibe. But I'm like, you know what? Let's just tap in. It's like, you have all these things that you think you need to do or have to be set in place to get things done, but you don't. Like, nothing's stopping me right now from giving these readings to you from the things that I just stated, Also, do not rush. Take your time. Be easy. Be gentle with yourself. Don't just try to rush through and get through it just to get over it. You don't want to wait for the perfect time and, have all these things that you need to get done to make sure you complete the thing. So, yes, take your time. But here we go. Low-key. Alrighty, so I've already pulled 3 cards here. So I have the 4 of Wands, Page of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. So it's telling me that you are coming into this period of stability. And it's been a while, a long journey, a solo journey at that. You've been, trying to find these resources. It was like things are scarce. It's like you've honestly done the work, completed what needs to be done enough research, but I'm also feeling like you have done a lot, but at the same time, there's definitely more you can be doing. Like, if you're looking for a job, maybe doing in-person contact instead of just relying on everything online. If you're starting a business, instead of just, reaching out to people go to networking events, things like that. Like, outsource, like, go outside of your bubble. So yes, there's that. And then we have this 7 of Swords here. So it's been like a lot of trickery and mind games. But this is honestly between you and yourself. There's no one that is, literally saw some of the cards, the devil came out. Like, this is some sort of self-confidence, self-concept issue. It's like you have the tools, there's other options that you could use to get your desired results, get that financial gain. But it's like you're psyching yourself out almost. Like, I can't do that. That's a lot of work, this or that. I get it. It's like life is hard enough. But as I say in all of my videos, life is going to keep happening. So you have to do what you need to do because those things are going to keep happening. So make a little list, like a to-do list. Small actionable steps. The money is there. Let's see about this. 4 of Wands. Yes, I see. It seems like you have options, honestly, with the stability. Like you have, once you get out of um, this state of like this doing the same shit. Honestly, like I'm doing this and it's not working. Like okay, as soon as you take that leap and go outside of the norm and leave behind what is not working, like clearly you're not doing something right. If you've been trying to get some financial gain, get that job, attract those clients, attract that prosperity, something is not clicking. So you need to leave something behind, a bad habit, just a system that's not working. Some of you may need to leave people behind. Honestly. Yeah. So you're the Nine of Pentacles. So that harvest is on the way for sure. It's just, honestly, I feel like it's a lot of a mental thing. It may be like you're having, honestly, like PTSD. Like you've had things in the past not work out. You're like, this not gonna work. This just not gonna work out either. I'm gonna have to settle or whatever. But that's not what's. Take your time. That's just not your story this time. All you have to do is literally think outside the box. Not even think outside the box, like doing something extreme. Like I said, if you're doing one thing, applying online, go seek out external sources in person. Look up some job agencies. Look up, those state offices to help you find work or help you do your resume. Maybe something with your resume. Revamp your resume. If you've been revamping your resume, you're not getting results. That's another thing. Pay somebody. Put on Afterpay. Put on your credit card. The money is there, just waiting for you to change your position. And you're gonna have options as soon as you pivot and do the thing. Go outside of your norm, what you've been doing to bring in that money. Whatever it is, finding a job, just calling in more money into your life, attracting more clients. Like I said, like all of that, there is something that needs a system or a habit that needs to be broken. That's all it really is. Break the cycle. It says quote, break the cycle or repeat the pattern. Wait, no. Break the pattern or repeat the cycle. Yeah, like you see that what you're doing isn't working. A lot of you may need to outsource, like seek help outside of yourself, like hire someone, ask a friend of a friend, go online, like Facebook groups, Reddit, join meetup groups or anything like that. Meet new people. Because a lot of these cards, all these cards are like solo vibe. Not that there's a lot of partnership cards with like multiple people. Well, there are somewhat. But what I'm picking up here is that Four of Wands is like you're getting to celebrate with people. Your new friends, co-workers, for those that are looking for a job, or they may be business partners, or you and your clients, if you have a business, things like that. So there is a lot of room for change. You know, something has to give. You gotta do the thing. Like I said, get it done. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start trying to make sure everything is aligned. You know, like, I still don't trip over my words, but let me try to get this out. Take a drink of water. So it's like, you know, you have the same routine, and then you do one thing differently. It does something to your brain chemistry. I can't think of the actual verbiage for that. If you know, you know. Somebody drop it in the comments. Appreciate you. But yes, that's all I have for you today. Just gonna close out this reading with one more card or any advice or insight. Hold on, that Queen of Cups came out in reverse, but I wasn't really ready for a pull yet. So yes, the synopsis of the reading is do something different, out of your norm. Outsource, stop trying to do everything by yourself. I know you want to be self-sufficient and Miss or Mr. Independent, but like Ari Lennox said in her song, you need people. I feel like that's a message for somebody else as well. Well, that's another part of the message, I should say. So yes, we're just gonna close this reading up. Just one card, please. Ooh. See, I'm getting a little excited. I'm like, what's gonna be the closure for this? Ooh, yeah. Okay, I need to relax. Like I said, don't rush. I'm so hyped, you know, because I haven't done a reading in over a month, I think. But I've done this big move across the states, so yeah. Been busy, but I was like, let me lock in. Let me lock in and tap in with my people. Alright. Okay, that was easy. Alright. We have the Nine of Wands reverse for our clue card and your advice or insight. So that Nine of Wands, I don't know. It feels like I said, like, stop trying to do everything by yourself. Trying to miss or Miss Independent, because it's beating your ass, low-key. So you need to come out of that, I don't want to say victim mentality, but low-key it is, because it's like you're doing the same thing over and over and you're not getting any results. So it's like, what do you expect? Oh shit. You know, so I'm gonna be reiterating the same thing. It's like you have to break the cycle of what you're doing. Pay somebody to assist you with what you need help with. There's options. You can do a firm. They have that's when you can use like a card, a virtual card, and you can break up your payment. You can use that. Klarna also does that. If you have a credit card, make the investment. Invest in yourself. Like I said, you have that. Where'd she go? That Nine of Pentacles. So the funds are there. You'll reap the ROI. Hello? The ROI is there. Well, will be there. So all you have to do is just break the cycle. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But yes, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm shaking my camera. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I appreciate you, new and current. subscribers and anyone that has tuned in before. So by the time I drop the video, I am going to have a link in my bio. It's just gonna be a landing page, just a little about me, what I have coming for the year 2026. Because I too struggle with that, having the same cycle. So I'm here with you. Same cycle, repeating yourself, letting life get to me, not getting off on my high horse and taking the reins instead of letting life beat my ass. I'm not doing that this year. So I am definitely going to lock in, and you should do the same as well. I also would suggest the 12-week year. I am starting that. I was supposed to start last week, but I'm not gonna make excuses. I was lacking. So yes, definitely check that out. There is a book, but if you could get like a synopsis somewhere and just start it instead of having to read the whole book, because I don't want to read the book if I already know. I just really need the outline of what's going on. So yes, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Thank y'all again and have a great day.